What's happening, man? So, it's something that just hit me. Did y'all notice how... Okay, so... Before the indoctrination thing happened, before they started throwing that word around, I only know of a handful of cases, two of which that received national media attention, one of which that I knew the victim and I knew the perpetrator because it happened at a group home I was at where one of the staff slept with the students, but that's not a teacher, that's a staff member. But before the indoctrination, when was the last time y'all heard about a teacher having sex with students? And now it's happening back to back to back, week after week. It's another teacher in another state getting in trouble for doing that. Why? Why do those two correlate? You ever notice that? I just noticed that shit like earlier tonight. And it's been bothering me ever since. That's why I had to sit on the stoop for this and be like really out here with the stars and the morning sun and shit, trying to like calibrate my shit to just like so that it'll dawn on me, because you know what I'm saying, dawn, the sun, whatever. Yeah, I know it don't make sense to me either, but I'm just saying I've just been like all night like mind fucked. Like why does the indoctrination shit, how come when that started like being talked about in the news, also on the news was when you started seeing it. Literally, I've seen more teachers getting arrested for having sex with their students, and it's more female teachers and male students. I've seen that happening more than I ever saw in my life. And like I said, I know a kid and not a teacher but a staff member at a group home who she did like some time in Connecticut prisons for that. You know, and my boy, man, he out in Cali or whatever. He moved out to Cali or some shit. But like he was my boy too. Like that wasn't just like some random kid I knew. Like that was someone I was like mad close with. And like after he went and moved out to Cali and shit, like he tried to have me like contact her. She did not want to talk to me. She thought I was like trying to like get dirt on her for the news or something, like, because she had news reporters like knocking at her door. It was local, but it was enough to where it made every paper in the state news. And that was back in late 2011. That was at a program I was only at for like, it was a day program, but it also had a group home aspect to it. I wasn't in the group home aspect. That was when I like first came back from Detroit. It was supposed to be like a temporary setting until I started senior year. So, well, I mean for the very end of junior year, because I only had like a month or two left of junior year when I came back. So, I finished it out there. Plus, I did not like that program, so I only was there for like a month or two. But during that time was when this happened. So that was the last time I ever heard of anything like a teacher and a student having sexual intercourse. And the fuck thing was like the staff member was pregnant during that time, and she had just got married. Yeah. So, but after that, it had been radio silence. I had not heard of a single case of this shit until they started talking about this indoctrination, and I noticed it correlated. And I said, it's almost like the news couldn't have not noticed this correlated. Why have they not spoke up? Fox, what are you doing? Why aren't you asking the tough questions like you always say you do? Fox News, we ask the tough questions. And you ain't asked that. It's weird. That shouldn't correlate. Unless something way more sinister is going on than just some gender reaffirming whatever the fuck weird shit. And it seemed like from things I'm seeing, the indoctrination shit is not working how they wanted it to work. It's not. Because there's what's the word? There's enough kids who are smart and see through it Like, I noticed a lot of the people getting the reassignment, the gender affirming, whatever the fuck, them people is like special, kind of, or bordering on special. Like, not special like slow, but like they might have something on some type of spectrum or some shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's the weird, not weird, I don't want to be derogatory. It's the like, don't quite fit in kids. Like, it's strange. Like, and it's the kids who like really, they go for anything just to go for something. It's weird, because those two things should not correlate. This shouldn't even be going on, but even more so, them two things right there should not correlate. The teachers and the sex with male students. It's notable. And the indoctrination. It literally, I was in a live chat and I asked motherfuckers, I said, y'all notice that? And they said, yo, you bring up a good point now that I think about it. Like, they didn't think about it till like I said it. It's almost like the type of shit, like, you saw it the whole time, but you didn't notice seeing it till like you really said, but the last big case about that, before that, was, I mean, you would have it happen with, like, for example, like, my dead friend Butter, my dead homie Butter, the one who got shot and killed in Bridgeport, there was apparently, like, some type of lawsuit filed by his parents after he died, where they somehow found out that he had sex with, like, a paraprofessional at one of the schools he was at. It didn't really go nowhere, though, I don't think they had no, like, real solid proof of it, but they were really trying to sue over it. And they did file a suit. I didn't follow up to see where it went, because I didn't really know his parents like that or nothing. This is just a kid who, like, looked eerily like me, and, like, I met him through this other kid who I, like, sort of stopped fucking with, but I still have this kid. Like, this kid would get rides from this other kid I didn't fuck with no more to come to my crib and chill with, like, me and Reed and all these other motherfuckers. Him and Reed wound up beefing. They wound up fucking fighting at the top of the park. Reed whooped his ass, which this kid didn't think was gonna happen because this kid was bigger than Reed. Like, Reed was a tiny motherfucker. That motherfucker could fight, though. That motherfucker could fight, though. That's what I love about him. I'm a little scrappy motherfucker, man. Hey, I'm out there, man, but just, you know what I'm saying? That's why I said homeschool your kids.